Hello everyone and welcome back to 27 Fox Place. I have a few things to finish up before I head upstairs. I need to straighten up the living room and fold a load of laundry, and then I have some spring cleaning that I wanted to take care of in the bedroom today. I also had to take a little detour to try to fix the problem with these cords. I moved this lamp back to the side of the room at the beginning of the year, and the cords under the window have been making me crazy. I ordered a socket cover to help clean up the mess, so all I have to do is plug it in. I have a few of these around the house, and they fit flat up against the wall, so I have them behind furniture, but they also help move the socket so it's either out of sight or more accessible. I probably should have measured this first. The covers come in different lengths, and I ordered a 3-foot cord, but it turned out to be too short, but it's still an improvement overall, so I'll keep this one here for now, and then I can swap it out once I get a longer one. Once a year, I try to rotate the mattress on the bed and clean the bed frame, and I usually try to take care of this in the spring. I know there are still a few more weeks until it's officially spring, but my spring cleaning schedule usually starts when the weather starts to warm up a bit. I still have a load of laundry that I need to fold, but I wanted to get the bedding into the wash first thing. I have an extra set of sheets, but there's only one cover for the memory foam topper, and then there's another cover that I have on the box spring that I need to wash, and I can't put the bed back together until I wash everything. So the sooner I get everything into the wash, the sooner I can get the bed back together. Usually I can just toss the pillows onto the bed when I clean in this room, but I need to take the bed apart, so I need to move the pillows into the other room along with the rest of the beddings so that there's enough room to work in here. I only need to rotate the mattress, but I still need to move it out of the way so that I can remove the box spring cover. I cover the box spring with an old fitted sheet, and I need to wash it when I rotate the mattress. But since I only have the one, I can't put the mattress back until I wash the cover. Because we have a front loader, I don't have to worry about balancing the laundry, but the sheets and blankets can get tangled up and twisted together in the wash. So to help prevent that problem, I still need to untangle and load each piece one at a time. That way I can be sure that all of the bedding gets clean and all of the soap gets rinsed out. When I wash whites and linens, I always add a scoop of OxiClean along with the regular detergent. We have an energy efficient washer and dryer, and because we have a front loader, it uses much less water than a top loader would, so we don't need to use as much detergent. But this washer doesn't have a setting for load size. It decides on how much water to use automatically, which is much more efficient, but it also makes it a challenge to measure out the right amount of detergent. And then on top of that, we also have hard water, and hard water needs more detergent than soft water. So I need to add enough detergent to get the laundry clean, but if I add too much soap, the machine will either take 2 to 3 times longer to rinse out the extra soap, or it will just stop working altogether. I need to fold the clothes so that I can get them out of the dryer and make room for the sheets. It'll be a while before the sheets need to go into the dryer, but it'll be much easier if I get it out of the way now so that I don't have to stop and deal with it later while I'm in the middle of cleaning the bedroom.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know. For all in this, I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in this, I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know. Hello, Mona. I mistook you for a dream. The engine glows, and I guess you always seem to know. Hello, Mona. I push back the serious feeling. The end's unknown. To get back the life I used to know. All in this, I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in this, I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes.
We try to vacuum underneath the furniture at least twice a year, and this furniture weighs a ton, so I couldn't move anything without the help of these little furniture movers. The furniture is too heavy for me to lift it high enough to get the mover underneath each leg, so I usually have my husband to lift up the corner, and then I slide the mover underneath. But without the extra weight of the mattress and the rest of the bedding, the bed is light enough for me to put the movers underneath without any help, and once the movers are in place, I can easily push the bed anywhere I want in the room.
What if the world had more of your smile?
I think the last time that we vacuumed underneath the furniture was in the fall, so there's not too much dust underneath the bed this time. I do have to work in sections when I clean because there's not enough room to move everything out of the way so that I can vacuum everything at the same time. So I have to move the bed to one side of the room and clean as much as I can, and then move it to the other side. There's a lot of dust that builds up along the edge of the bed, and moving the box spring out of the way is the only way to clean it. My husband is always willing to do the heavy lifting for me, and there are some things that I just can't do without him. And of course, it's always much easier when we work together, but he's not always around when I need to get things done, so I try to manage what I can without him. So instead of moving the box spring completely out of the way, it's easier to just push it to one side so that I can clean one side at a time.
I can't help but dream away.
I'm using lemon oil to clean the bed frame today. This bed has some type of clear coat finish, so lemon oil probably isn't the best choice. But since I had it out to use on the rest of the furniture, I decided to go ahead and use it on the bed instead of making another trip back downstairs. And this bed has seen better days. The frame is well built and it's still sturdy, but the finish hasn't held up as well. I've been wanting to replace this bed for a while now, and I would like to get an upholstered bed for this room. I think it would help break up the wood and update things a bit. It's something that's definitely moving up the list, but it's one of many things on a very long list, so I don't think it's going to happen this year.
I wake up from the sunshine on my face, so dehydrated, don't know what to say. Who's sleeping by my side? What did I do last night? Can someone make this headache go away? Yesterday was supposed to be quiet, being to myself and sit in silence until I got a call. My friend showed up at my door. They wanted me to go out for a while. We were dancing in the dark with a feeling in our eyes. Felt like we had it all. We were dancing in the dark. We were dancing in the dark. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Every morning after feels the same. I know I only have myself to blame for drinking way too much. I guess I got caught up. Can someone make this headache go away? We were dancing in the dark with a feeling in our eyes. Felt like we had it all. We were dancing in the dark. We were dancing in the dark. We were dancing.
I don't think I've ever vacuumed the bottom of this box spring. I've never seen the need for it until now. I was about to put the box spring back in place when I realized that what I thought were just loose fibers on the backing were actually little dust bunny trails. The dust was trailing down from the box spring, forming little strings, just like stalactites in a cave.
Standing here a while just to take it all in. Radio's playing our song. And then you stood there smiling at me as so many times before. I'll never.
There's a few things in this room that only need to be done a few times a year. Once or twice a year, we vacuum underneath the furniture, clean the carpets, and oil the furniture. And then every other month, I clean everything else in this room. And today, I just want to take care of the seasonal cleaning. This room is due for a zone cleaning, and I usually clean the baseboards when I clean in this zone. But there's too much to do all in one day, so instead of cleaning all of the baseboards, I'm just going to finish up this one wall so it's easier to remember where I left off. And then I can take care of the rest of the room when I finish up with the zone cleaning.
Waiting at the doorstep, finally home. I've been gone for too long. Standing here a while just to take it all in. Radio is playing the song. It is true. If only I could do one thing, I'll be with you. It is true. Baby, how I need your loving you. Will you still love me as I'm getting lonely and old? And when you are away, I sometimes shiver and cold. It is hard to define you, but you're worth more than gold. When everything is told. Waiting at the doorstep, finally home. I've
The rest of the furniture doesn't have a protective clear coat to keep the wood from drying and cracking, so it needs to be oiled a few times a year to clean and condition it. I like to use lemon oil, but I can't say that it's the best choice. There are different oil and wax options to choose from, so it's always best to stick with the manufacturer's advice. I really didn't give it much thought when I started using lemon oil. I started using it because it was something that we already had on hand at the time, and I've just been using it ever since. I need to charge things on this nightstand from time to time, so I added a cord clip to the back of the nightstand, so that way the cords are out of the way and out of sight, but still easy to get to when I need them.
Arizona garden with my little cactus flower. Let the day slip away in the golden hour. We've got nothing but time and music, and a sweet cold drink in the heat. Oh, I'll be beside you every step of the way, right here beside you every step of the way. Prickly pear in a sandy bed, holding you heals me, but loving you hurts my head. Oh, Arizona gardens in the afternoon, no matter what happens, it's me and you, baby. Nothing but time and music, and a sweet cool drink on her feet.
Oiling the furniture in this room doesn't take a lot of time, and it's easy to do. It only takes about 15 or 20 minutes to wipe down all the furniture with oil, but it's not something that I usually add when I clean in this zone. It already takes about an hour to clean this room, so it would take too much time to try and do it all at once. So instead, I try to squeeze it in where I can. I try to oil all of the furniture at the same time, but I didn't have enough time on this particular day. I had an appointment to get to, so I didn't get to finish the armoire. I thought about finishing it up when I got back home, but I still had the bed that needed to be put back together, and by that time I was over the whole thing. So unless I can make time for it later, it'll just have to wait until the next time. Once everything is clean and dry, putting the bed back together goes pretty quickly. Waiting for the wash to finish always takes the most time, so anytime I remove the fitted sheet from the box spring, I always regret not having a backup. It's one of those things that's not that hard to do until you start to run out of steam. So the next time I retire a set of sheets, I need to remember to keep the fitted sheet as a backup.
I don't know what I'm to do. I just miss you more than anything.
The topper sits on top of the mattress, so I don't really see any need to clean it, but I did decide to vacuum it before I put the topper back on, just to remove anything that got kicked up while I was cleaning.
Stayed here beside me. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you'd stay.
I I've never cleaned this topper, mostly because I'm not really sure how. Because it's foam, it's not something I can vacuum without damaging the foam, and it has a cover that I can wash, and I change the sheets every week, so it stays clean enough that I've never had a problem with odors, but I do rotate it so that it wears evenly, so today I just need to flip it over before I start making the bed.
I shouldn't sit here and contemplate. I just can't stop thinking about us. I won't forget a single thing, from drunken nights to Sunday mornings, and how you smile at me. Wish you stayed here beside me. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you stayed here right with me. I can't shake that feeling that we said goodbye too soon. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you stayed.
I just washed the quilt and the duvet cover a few weeks ago, but I was still tempted to swap out the dark blue quilt to lighten things up for spring. We have been getting a few warm days here and there, so it's beginning to feel like spring, but then the temperature drops again, and I remember that it's still winter, so I need to leave the quilt on the bed at least for a few more weeks now.
I was lost in a city dream, and I was at home again beside the stream. Then you walked past me, and you saw me and smiled. I will
I've probably vacuumed this entire room twice over already today, but with all the back and forth of putting the bed back together again, you couldn't even tell that I ran a vacuum, so I had to do it one last time on my way out.
blown away and left behind. I hope you'll always be around, even if I fail. You are like a summer breeze that I must inhale. Is it possible for us to feel this way forever?
That's all for today. I hope this video gives you a little motivation to get started on your spring cleaning checklist. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications before you go. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today, and I hope to see you next time.